So, up. Sorry for the technical issue. We go back. So, we were talking about, this is our first webinar, named Odoo Purchase, make your procurements much easier, hosted by Fujit Solutions. Fujit Solutions is an Odoo partner specialized in IT solutions development. I'm here with you today, Nada Harabi, an Odoo functional consultant. So, as the first webinar, we will dive through the Purchase app in order to enhance our procurement process. Okay, so, in fact, the main procurement process challenges are the supplier-related issues. One of the greatest challenges in procurement process is managing our suppliers, from identifying the right supplier, keeping track on his performance, and to ensure a stable supply of products quality. This whole process is filled with challenges. The first one and the most important one is inaccurate data. In fact, to make a decision whether we will make a procurement or not should be based on reliable and accurate data. When we base our decisions with data that we are not sure of or that are not inaccurate enough to make this decision, we will face problems such as inventory shortage, inventory excess, and a lot of other issues that may impact our organization's activities. The lack of transparency. In fact, a lot of industries may think of spreadsheets as a solution to manage their procurement activity. Spreadsheet is a perfect solution to start with when we talk about data organizations. But when we will not need a lot of them, they will start to fall apart. In fact, to access to your data, it can be tough to get the data you need from several spreadsheets, and the speed you will get this data will go less and less each time that the volume of data will grow. And the failure to adapt technology. In fact, a lot of societies may think of a manual process to manage their procurement, but this will always remain, let's say it's like an obstacle to our success, since the processes are getting more and more complex. So the solution to avoid all those procurement challenges, we may think of adapting an automatic solutions for procurement process. In fact, automating our process will help us to reduce the time. When we talk time, we talk about the cost of processing of our purchase order by 20%. It will reduce the cost per invoice by nearly 90%, and will enhance the qualities by reducing the errors by nearly 40%. Now, let's move to our Odoo database to check in a real case how we use Odoo to automate our procurement process. Now, here I am at my Odoo database. Let's move to the Purchase app. In fact, before starting the Purchase app, we may have a look on our product configurations that Odoo offers for us. Let's jump to our product. Here I will check a product I have already created. It's our meeting table. Okay. In fact, let's modify it. Odoo offers three main types of products. The first one is the consumable, services, and storable products. The main difference between the three types is for storable products, we choose it when we mean to manage the inventory of this product. So in that case, when we are purchasing products, I will choose the storable one. So let's get it. Also, I can choose the invoicing policy, whether it will be based on ordered or delivered quantities. Here I have the product category. Let's have a look on it. In fact, in the product category, I can choose either the removal strategy, whether it's a FIFO, LIFO, or closest location. And the inventory evaluation, our costing method, it will be a standard price, FIFO or AFCO. That's the general idea for the product category. Here I have on my purchase app the list of vendors for this product and the control policy based on received products or ordered quantities based on your activities. Just to check the difference between the types of products, when I choose a service, okay, here because I have stock moves for this product. Okay, just a few seconds until I got my camera back. So it's Odoo. Okay, let's go back. Sorry for the technical issues. So I'm back on my Odoo database. Here I am at my product. We are about to see some settings that Odoo offers. Actually, the first thing I need is my product name. It can be sold or it can be purchased. The 3 types of product, whether it's consumable, services, or storable product. We've said that storable product is when we intend to manage our inventory. So, okay, it will be based, for the invoicing policy, it will be based on ordered or delivered quantities. And save. Okay. So, the first step at each procurement process or purchasing process is the request for quotation. So from orders request for quotation, I will create my first request. Let's choose our supplier's receipts. Also, I will choose my product. I have my meeting table. Okay. I will purchase 4 units with the price of 120. Great, I have my taxes. Now, either I can send by email this quotation for my supplier. A few seconds. Up here, I will choose an email. Here I have an example for the email that will be sent for a client. I can modify it as my preferences, and I have a preview attached here, my RFQ in PDF format. Okay, I can send this. And I have in my chatter that track that my RFQ is moved to the state's RFQ sent. And I have the attached file also. I can have a look at it. Here I have my information, the product, the date, and the quantity. Okay. Up. Let's get back. Up. Okay, yeah. Now I can confirm my order after negotiating or speaking with my supplier, and if it's okay, I will confirm my order and my request for quotation will be transformed into a purchase order. Here I have this little smart button for a receipt. That's the receptions for my article. So I can either validate the reception of the article from the purchase order, or I can move to my inventory app. Here I have at my receipts, and I have my receipt to validate. I will move, apply the quantities, and here we go. Now I can move back to my purchase order, and I can create a bill for my supplier. Okay, here's a draft. I will choose my bill date, save and confirm. Okay, I can also register a payment for this vendor bill, but not for the moment. So here I have in my purchase order the two smart buttons that will direct me for the receipt and the vendor bill attached to this purchase order. Okay, now this is mainly the basics purchase workflow, but let's add some challenges to it. In fact, Odoo at configuration settings, here I have this little feature of purchase order approval. Let's imagine the situation. We are a purchase team or a procurement team, that we have procurement manager and the procurement users. Now, in order to guarantee that my employees does not confirm a purchase order that is beyond our budget, I can set a minimum amount above on which we need an approval for this purchase order. Here I have activated my feature. I have set the minimum amount, and I will connect with a user who is, let's say he have access right user on the purchase app. Now let's connect. Okay. Oh. Okay, no problem. We get back to our admin access. Okay. I will check my user access. Let's change his password. Let's imagine that I am the purchase user now. I'm gonna create request for quotation. Let's choose our supplier. I will choose my product, meeting table. I will buy, let's say, 10 units with 120 for each. Still, here I am, I didn't reach the minimum amount for approval, so I can save, confirm my order, and it will move to a purchase order. Okay, let's duplicate this one. Let's imagine that it's, or here I will buy a 100 unit of tables for 120 for each. Now I have, it's 13,000, so it's beyond my 500, and I will confirm my order. Here the status is to approve. Okay, so if I will move to my admin, let's move to the purchase order. Here we have this one is to approve. So we click on it and we approve the order in order to move it to a purchase. That's one of the points. Now we may have a few other things. In fact, let's say together, the drop shipping. Okay, the drop shipping, it's when you are going to send the furniture and the articles you are selling directly from your supplier to your clients. Actually, you are not managing their stock. The inventory, let's say how we do this in Odoo. First, we need, of course, to activate our drop shipping at the purchase settings. Then we will move to product. Let's choose again our meeting table. And here, first we need to set a supplier for our article, and we will choose our routes dropship. Okay, and save. Okay, now let's imagine that I will sell this product for a customer. I will choose my customer as a interior. I will add my meeting table. Okay, and save. Okay, or else let's check. Okay, for this one I have stock also, so I would choose a product in which I have non-stock, or else I can create a new one. So I will choose, let's say it's my kitchen table. It will be a storable product based on ordered quantities. I will select a vendor. Let's say scene up, and inventory I will choose the dropship. Okay, now I will move to sell this product. I will choose a vendor. I have my kitchen table and save. Confirm. Then, when I confirm my quotation to send this product for the customer, Odoo will directly create a purchase order attached to the sale order. Let's move to it. Now he created a purchase order, name of my customers defined on my product templates, Racine, with the quantities. And now I can confirm it. Once confirmed, I have this delivery dropship that is received from my supplier, and I can validate, apply. Great. Now I can move to my sale order. Here I have the purchase for my supplier and the dropship for my customer. This is the second feature. We can do it easily with Odoo, so you can manage your dropship activity easily. Okay. Let's jump back to our purchase app. Okay, now the second thing we may see in products are the product variants. Okay, we have here our meeting chair. Here for this product I have already set 4 variants. Let's see them here. Based on 2 attributes, the legs, they may be steel or aluminum, and the color that may be white or black. I can access here to my variants, the list of it. I can define a sale price for each variant also. In the same way, the management of inventory will be for each variant separately from the others. So I will manage the inventory for my meeting chairs aluminum white, for my meeting chairs aluminum, what was the color? It was black for the still element for these several combinations. Okay. Now we may just have a look on our program. Yep. Okay, now one of the most problems that the procurement process may face is when they run out of stock. That's why Odoo will help us with the reordering rules. Let's have a look on it. I will get back to my meeting table. Here, up. And here I have my reordering rules. In fact, I will set a rule for this article. Let's say I will choose a minimum quantity, a maximum quantity, and a multiple quantity in which I will resupply my stock with. So let's check first how many articles I have on hand. Here I have 6 and I have 116 forecasted. So let's say that I will set my minimum quantity of 10, my maximum quantity of 200, and a multiple, let's say, of 10. Okay. Again, to ensure the reordering rules, we need to set a vendor at the purchase app. Here I have already my supplier defined with this product. And we move to our sales. I will create a quotation. I will choose a customer. And let's say that I will sell my meeting table for, let's imagine that I will sell to quantity 2050. Okay, I will save and confirm. Okay, just to have a look. Okay. Let's check our meeting table. Let's check the inventory. Here I have the drop ship and I have the buy route. So we can maybe choose another product to start with. Let's have our large desk. Okay. I will set a reordering rule that I have 10, 100, and let's let the multiple at 1. It will be a storable product. I have my supplier here defined. Okay, now I will move to the sale. I will create a quotation. Up my large desk. Let's imagine that I will buy okay, so here this little icon that turned into red, that means that I have no sufficient articles in my inventory. So I will save, confirm, and here I have delivery. If I go back to my purchase app, here I have that Odoo has created for me a purchase order with a quantity of 110 with my large desk from the wood corner table. In fact, as we have seen that on my product I have 2 suppliers. Which one Odoo will choose? He will choose the first one based for sure for other criteria such as quantity and price. And here it is, he created automatically a purchase order for me that once I saved, I confirm my order, I receive my products for the purchase, up. Now I can get back to my sale order, up, and validate. Okay, here because not the whole quantity was there, so Odoo proposed if I want to create a back order or not. I can either choose to create one, no back order, or I will cancel. If I create a back order, in fact, let's see an example. Odoo will create a transfer with 110, and that is done. And we'll create a new one that contains the rest of the quantity. Here we have a waiting. He's waiting for another operation. Okay. Let's go back to our purchase app. Okay. Now maybe it's either the last thing or okay. We can see together a feature that Odoo offers that helps a lot, mainly when you are facing problems with managing your suppliers, whether you have to pay it or not, whether you have received yet or not. That's what you call the three-way matching: purchase, receptions, and bills. In fact, this feature will compare informations from your purchase order, your receipt, and your bills to tell you if you need to pay this bill for the supplier or not yet. If we want to try it, you need to activate this one. I have it already activated. I will save and I will get back to my orders. Here I will have create a new request for quotation. I will add my product, start my large desk, for example. And the second thing we need to check here is to make sure that our invoicing policy is based on delivered quantities. Okay, it's done. So here we have 20. And I will confirm my order. So the next action proposed by Odoo is to receive the products, but here I will move to create a bill to see what Odoo will give me. Okay, there's no invoiceable line. If product has a control policy based on received quantity, please make sure that the quantity has been received. So you cannot create a bill for a quantity that you haven't received yet. So let's move to receive the quantities, and let's imagine that we have received only 15. We'll save this one. We'll validate it. I will create a back order since I have received only 15 from 20. I will get back to my purchase order and I will create a bill. Okay, here in other informations, I have should be paid, it's a yes. But if I go back to my invoice lines, I found that it takes only the received quantities. So for that 15 that you have received, yes, you can create your invoice. Okay, so this one is to confirm. Okay, I need to choose my bill date, save, confirm. Let's have seconds. Okay, let's go back to my purchase order to treat the rest of the quantities. Here, receipt. up. Okay, then let's imagine that I will, from this one, received only 3. I will save, validate. I will create a back order. Get back to my purchase order to create the second bill. Other information, of course, I will have a yes, because the bill is based on the 3 pieces that I have received. Let's imagine that I will tell him to invoice the 5 pieces that I still need from my supplier. Here at other information, I will find exception. That is, yes, you have received 3, but there's 2 pieces that you have not received yet. So if you want to build this purchase order, it will be an exception. Of course, you can edit it and choose no, and you will force the states. You will save and confirm. Okay, I'll choose my bill date. Up. Confirm. Okay. Now we have seen the basic purchase workflow. We have added some features such as the approval of a manager. We have seen the dropshipping process, so easy. And now we were with 3-way matching bill control. There are a lot of other features with Odoo Purchase app. It gives you the opportunity to set your unit of measures, whether you're buying or selling. You can use several units of measure. It also offers you the opportunity to treat your variance, and you may have a vendor price list when you will set a price based on your vendor. Okay, so there are a lot of other features such as landed costs. We know, of course, that the cost of our products is based not only on the purchase price, but also we have other landed costs such as transport and many others extra costs. We will see that in details, and we will have a further look on our purchase app during our next webinars. Up. Let's get back. Okay. So if you have any further questions about the parts we've seen during our webinar of today, you are most then welcome to ask your questions, which we will answer either directly on our YouTube channel or during our next webinars. And thanks for your time. If you have any further questions to ask or any other information you need to have whether on the Purchase app or any other applications on Odoo, you may contact us with the following channels of communication. And thanks for watching.